What is up, guys? My name is John, back again with another video for you all. Basically, I'm a 17-year-old senior in high school, and yeah, let's get straight into it. Basically, I wanted to record this video because I look around me and the people around me, and they still are meat beaters, and this is a taboo, and this is a thing that's shoved under the rug, the same as cigarettes was shoved under the rug or advertised as normal, right? Advertised as doing it is healthy for you, this and that. These doctors be saying it, and as long as the doctors say, it's all fine. Basically, being your meat, bro. So the number one, first reason why I like to talk about is it ruins your relationship with your sexuality. What I mean by this is basically you find your wife and you get hard for your wife, and you have intimacy with her, like the right way, in a loving way, not in like freaking hub way where you slap her, or these weird ass fetishes. Basically, the hub gives you some weird ass fetishes, these role playing things, like all these dumb things. There's a lot of weird stuff on that site, bro. You need to get off that site. But basically, it ruins your sexuality and your relationship with intimacy. And once you have that, it's gonna be really hard to erase if you don't start it. That's why one of my number one most advice for young people is to stop beating their meat, bro. Because if you get a wife, bro, as a man, one of your biggest decisions in life is, to start a family. And if you start a family and if you are beating your meat, bro, oh my gosh, bro, like, you're ruining your relationship with your wife, bro. You're not giving her, or you're not going to be able to give the best version of yourself because you're beating your meat. You're wasting your seed, you're wasting your energy, your spirit, your essence on another girl, right? You're wasting it when it should be for your like partner, right? It ruins it. So that's the first reason. Second reason is it desensitizes you. And what I mean by this is basically, think about this, right? Think about this. If you go about your day, right? If you go about your day, you watch a lot of Instagram models, you go on the hub a lot, you go on TikTok a lot, girls shaking their booties, and you keep looking at these type of things, you get desensitized, right? And once you desensitize, your brain is gonna want more. It's gonna want, it's kind of cool, my mouth's like vapor, I don't know what it's called, but it's cold, so basically my body's heating up, you know what I'm saying? But basically, yeah, it's good. I can topic. Basically, you're desensitizing yourself, bro. And when you desensitize yourself, what's gonna end up happening to yourself is that you are not gonna be living a happy, fulfilling life, right? Because you're gonna be desensitized. You're gonna want more and more and more and more. You're gonna watch weirder and weirder videos. You're gonna do weirder and weirder things. You're gonna be like a cocaine addict. There's this interesting type of what's it called, study, research, whatever you want to call it, but basically they took a person who's addicted to cocaine and a person who's addicted to pornography, and then their brain scans are very similar versus a person who's normal, right? Person who doesn't do any of those. And it's just very crazy to me how they put this under the rug. I feel like they're working together, but like, this conspiracy guy theory, Alex Jones type of guy, right? Andrew Tate, blah, 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 Matrix, whatever. But basically, it's not too far from that, bro. Like, why are they hiding from this? Like, it's so taboo. Like, I was in sociology class another day, and my teacher was talking about how, like, these adult contents is desensitizing us. Like, everywhere I go, bro, it is so sexualized. There's talking about sexualized lyrics. Like, this is, like, they're praising it. Talking about God now. Like, I ain't even messing with you, bro. I live in the United States of America, bro. A quote-unquote Christian country, right? Basically, there's some people who's Christian, like, they're talking about their religion. They get trash talked, they get heated on for speaking the religion of the country. Their founder fathers' religion, their grandfather's religion, their father's religion. They get trashed for speaking about that. But when we're talking about devilish things, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna do this to this girl, I'm gonna do this to this girl, I shut them up. And then they repeat it and they act as if that's cool. But just know that, you know, in life, there's gonna be things that you're not gonna be liked for. But there's a good quote in the Bible. It's, if they hate you, just know they hated me first, right? Basically, you will get desensitized if you keep doing this. You will get worse and worse. Number 3, it gets you away from your purpose. So what is our purpose in this world? Our purpose in this world is to be the best possible person we can be. And how are we going to do that if, number 1, it cuts us off from God, the connection from God? And number 2, you just waste your energy, your spirit, your energy, your essence, everything inside of you. Because from number 1, you know, from a spiritual perspective, right? Our relationship with God is the number 1 priority. But if we talk about a biology standpoint, right? Our number 1 drive is sexual drive. And basically, when you're having when you just release, bro, you're just basically telling your mind you're done. Like, you may not think it inside your head, like, oh, I just busted, you know, I feel good, this and that. But there's something in psychology in your mind, right? Your, what is that word called? Your subconscious mind. Basically, it's not going to work as hard as you would if you didn't bust that nut. Because it has, what is this called? It has that want, that drive to improve. Because if you improve, you can get... I'm recording. Okay, but I'm recording, bro. Sorry about that, bro. My brother was saying. But basically, bro, if you have that drive inside of you, you're gonna want, or if you don't bust that nut that you just busted, bro, but you're gonna get that drive to be better, to improve yourself in order to find a mate. And once you find that mate, that's where you're gonna release that seed, right? But basically what you're saying is like, oh, I just had a baby when you bust a nut. Think about that. Think about what that's doing to you psychologically, right? Every single day you wake up and you beat your meat, you go to bed, beat your meat. You're basically telling your mind that you're spreading your seed around the whole world like your gang is gone. You're feeling like your gang is gone. But when in true reality, you take a look at yourself in the mirror, you're not Genghis Khan. And then that, you know what that causes? That causes depression, bro. That causes depression. And you know, I may be yapping, but you may think I'm just yapping here, but basically, I know how it feels like to, you know, have a hard time with this addiction. But you must be able to understand that this thing is going to ruin your life. The more you set this off, the more you run it off, the more you put it under the rug, the more you let it listen to these dumbass people who keep telling you that it's okay. You know, imagine if I became a vapor, bro. Well, imagine if I become a vapor. You know what? Everyone in school, they're having fun and having socialization in the freaking bathroom, freaking vaping. Imagine if I just become a vapor, bro. Look, how crazy would that be? You know, people would look down upon me. But when it's about pornography, when it's about masturbation, everyone's okay with it. Why? When it has almost the same negative effects, if not worse. You must see that the devil is trying to play a trick on you, on all of us. And only those who choose to see will see. And I think this quote is from the Bible, but basically, there's no one as blind as those who refuse to see. And basically, you will live your life in delusion. You will live your life in delusion if you keep lying to yourself. And the next time the devil whispers inside of you, just remind yourself, God is watching you, bro, and just imagine how he's looking down upon you. Imagine your dad caught you and how he would look down upon you, how your son would look upon you beating me. Dad, what are you doing, bro? You imagine that, your son doing that, your daughter doing that. Dad, what are you doing? How ashamed you will feel, the guilt you will feel. We have that guilt when someone catches us. We have that shame when people catch us, right? But we don't have that shame to know that God is watching us. And that's enough for me. Improve your life and be the best possible person you can be. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.